Hi everyone, I'm going to show you a couple tricks that you can use on Desmos, especially if you are planning on retaking that Unit 7 test. This could be helpful to you. So first I'm going to show you how we can find greatest common factors of multiple numbers. So when we were when we were doing problems like these, so I'm going to step back to a problem like this one here. So where we had the numbers, actually I'm going to do a different number. This one here, 64, 80, and 56. If I wanted to find the greatest common factor of those, so 64, 80, and 56. I'm going to come over to my Desmos. I'm going to pull up this keypad. I'm going to come over to Functions, Miscellaneous, GCD. All right, and let's see, what were those numbers again? 64, 80, and 56. So I'm going to do 64, 80, and 56. Whoops, I came out of my parentheses. 64, 80, and 56. So I can just type in all three, and then there's my greatest common factor. That's an easy one. Alright, so that'll work whether you're doing 2 numbers, 3 numbers, 4 numbers. You can use that GCD function to find your greatest common factor. Alright, now what if we were doing a problem that required you to make a magic X, but you had to you had to fill in the magic X like this one here. Okay, so let's say we didn't know that 9 and that negative 21 were there. Okay, let's say we didn't know that those were there at all. Alright, I want to find the factors of negative 189 that will add up to negative 12. So to do that, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to type y equals negative 189 divide by x. So remember we used to do this in the graphing calculator. We go to the y equals and we type in our number, divide by x. Alright, and then in the graphing calculator we could go to the table. Well, to get to that table here, we're going to click on this little cogwheel, and we have this table here, convert to table. Now we've got our table. So what I can do is I can look at the ones that they gave me. Again, I can ignore anything with a decimal in it, and I need to see, do those two add up to negative 12? They don't. Do those two? They don't. So I'm just going to continue down my table. So I'm going to follow the pattern, 1, 2, so the next number I'm going to put is 3, and then you're going to see it's going to keep populating. Every time I hit enter, I don't have to type anymore. So I had 4, doesn't work, 5 doesn't work, 6 does not, 7, and 27. Well, if I add those, that gives me negative 20. Doesn't work. 9 and negative 21, that will give me that negative 12 that I was looking for when I wanted to solve this problem here. So that's where I got that that positive 9 and the negative 21. So I was able to find the factors of negative 189 that added up to a negative 12 utilizing Desmos. I know not everyone has the graphing calculator at home, but Desmos will work out for us as well. All right, if you have any questions on using Desmos, please let me know and we can meet up in the virtual classroom and I can help you out.